Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to make your own Bakers Twine, like these ones I made earlier. So what you're going to need is a set of permanent markers, so something like pro markers or sharpies, Oscars, things like that. Just a little bit of tape, some really nice quality, well, it doesn't have to be really nice quality, but I chose this sort of really nice shiny cotton string, and also a piece of card that's, well, this one's about 1.5 inches wide, but you could obviously cut it to whatever you want, just a bit of scrap card basically. So I chose to make my own Bakers Twine because I like being able to use a specific colour in my work. So this way I can choose whatever colour I want, and I don't have to pay for a whole roll, and plus it's quite expensive for what it is, and sometimes it's not very bright at all, it's quite dull, the twine that you get, even the ones that are specifically for crafting, they can be quite dull and not very pretty as such, quite pastel-y. Here you can see I have done some pastel ones, and also some of the brighter ones, so you've got a really bright yellow there, and a bright blue, and a sort of pinky red one as well, which is quite bright. But what you can also do when you make your own is you can mix colours. So I've got 3 here. That's a blue, a pink and an orange, and also just a pink and an orange. So you can mix the colours and choose them to match exactly to whatever you're doing. There's another one there, that's jade and like a lime green. Okay, so if I move those there, what you need to do is get your string, and if you're making a whole batch you can just measure it to whatever you want, so per metre or just an arm's length if you just want a small piece for a bit of work that you're doing, and then tape one end to the card. Sorry to wait for my auto tracking on my new camera. Yeah, tape one end down that, and then wrap it quite tightly, not too tightly though, but firmly around and all together so that it's quite short. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you get your pro marker or your permanent marker, and you're going to make lines that go across like that. There are some tutorials where people have done and you just go straight down, which is fine, but if you want the sort of diagonal twist that you get on Bakers Twine, then just do it diagonally like that across there. So what you do, the markers with chisel tips are a lot easier to do that sort of pattern on. So what you do, if you really want to get it right, and you're worried about getting the lines wrong, you can always pencil on some diagonal lines on the card and then just follow them as you're doing your work. So all you do is press, not too hard but firmly, in a diagonal pattern. Sorry if my hand's in the way, but my camera's in a slightly awkward position, like that. There. Press it firmly so that the ink's going to go through to the other side of the cotton, but not too much where it bleeds all the way through and then you can't really see the white. And there you go. So you do that. Takes seconds. My phone's decided to pick up every email in the world, and then leave it to dry. But I'll take this off now. Leave that to dry. Take off the tape. And you just unravel it, and there you go, that's your twine. So all you need to do now is either get some small, you can get them now, small craft cotton reels, and you can wrap them around for a display. You can do that, or what I've done here, I've just tied it with a bit of wool, flat wool, so it just keeps it all together in a nice little bunch when I use it. But actually I have got a cotton reel here, I'll just grab that in a second. Let's have a look. Oh, there's one with a plain bit of string on it. But if I just wrap that round, because then you could display these on a skewer or on some sort of post, and then you can use them that way, and they look quite nice. Put on display somewhere. Then you can use a pin to hold that in, or just smooth it down. And there you go. Your own Bakers Twine. And obviously if you've got a sort of quiet day, or you're a bit stuck for inspiration on something to do, you can always pull off a load of bits of the cotton and then just make a whole bunch of different colours, and then you don't have to wait when you want to do a project. You've already sort of got a set there. And what I was thinking when I was looking at my pro markers for this video was I came across these highlighters, and I'm going to have a go with those, because then you can make your own neon Bakers Twine. And I was having a little go. I don't know if you can see that on the camera there. Auto tracking working. I'm not sure how bright it's coming out, but that's what it looks like on the string when I was just messing around to see how bright it would be. So I think I'm going to make some actually with that on it, and put a picture of it on my blog, which is littlemisscrafty.blogspot.com. And you can obviously follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I've got lots of Little Miss Crafty things on there as well, and Flickr as well. Okay, so that's the project for today, and I'm going to try and do another project very soon, so maybe in the next couple of days, and not leave it so long for this time. Okay, that's the twine. Good luck, and let me know how you get on. Thank you.